Before let's start, I would like to just share my personal experience. I also studied in the United States for around 7 years for my master and PhD. I personally think this is a very important moment for myself, not only to get the knowledge, not only to experience different cultures, but also to sharpen my personality and the characteristics at the moment. Because when you study abroad, you will feel lonely, you will feel you need to be independent, I'm sorry. And then you will realize how to helping people and how to helping each other. So I think that's very good, and you will have more opportunities, not only to work in Taiwan, but also you can choose to stay in the United States to work. So let's first welcome our first speaker, Karen Xie Jiayi.
So first, I'm a senior student in National Taiwan University, and I have two majors. One is civil engineering, and the second one is Krittachai Landscape Architecture. And this is my application status. I got 7 admissions from the school, and plus NTU I got 8 admissions.
I'm going to briefly introduce myself. I'm a senior student now, and I'm a former civil engineering student in Texas A&M University. For the application status now, I got admitted to a PhD program in A&M University, and the specific field is coastal engineering.
And here I list some concerns for selecting the schools. First is the ranking. And for the ranking part, if you like to do a research-related job, you might take the ranking into consideration, like you want to be a professor or a researcher. And another one is reputation. And if you like to become an industry insider, like a consultant or an engineer, you can take reputation into consideration. And next one is tuition. 就在美国，他们的 private school 跟 public school 的那个 tuition 大概是2倍，就是学费也会是选择学校的一个点。And the location determine the living expenses and the public transportation. Just like me, I'm a city girl. I love to live in a big city like New York or London. So I think the location is the most important reason for me to select the schools. 就是其实我觉得整个申请费里面最贵的是考英文跟送那个 official grade 的部分，因为一间学校你就要送1次，所以这个部分会是就是大概快10万这样子。然后 next one is application fee， about 2万6。然后接下来是那个 proofreading 的部分，然后就 I have to write a statement of purpose and diversity statement and resume, and I have some rules which have some word limits for my writing essay. So I spend about 20,000 on proofreading. As for the official transcript, you have to buy it on the website, and it looks like that. It is an electronic version, and most of the schools in US ask your GPA must greater than 3.0 on the full scale.
So the second part is that how to write your resume. So resume, it serves as a marketing tool. Whether you're applying for graduate school or when you're finding a job in the United States, you can show your skills, accomplishment in your resume. And be sure to be concise and easy to read when you write it. And this is the structure for the resume. Basically, the school or advisor will tell us that we shouldn't have the resume over 2 pages. I think the preferable option is that you fit it in a page. And this is the structure of the resume. The first one, it will be our personal information, and then education, optional, and honors or awards. Later, your experience like internship, leadership. It might be helpful after graduation. They need to know if you have the skill of communication with other people or you can lead anyone else. The last part is activity and skills. I would say it's not that important, but if you think that it's a great opportunity to show your characteristic to the officers or professors. I made a checklist, and you can follow this checklist And the second one is objective. This is an optional one, so you specifically want to get into which school program, and then you have certain experiences, and you want to do a specific research topic with the professor, and then you can write it down so that the admission officer can know it directly after read your objective. And the next one is for education. So the format is important. The common format is like this. You have your school name, your city, country, and the date you attended, expected graduation date, either degree, which degree you have, and you could also list some relevant courses that could help you get admitted to a graduate program, such as I applied for water resources related and coastal engineering related programs, so I listed engineering, mathematics, and hydraulic engineering so that they could see that I have the knowledge they may want to have for their graduate students. And the rank is optional, but if you are 10% of the class, I would prefer you to put your rank on your resume. And then the next one is your experience. First, you can write the intern. If you have an undergrad thesis related experience, again, place, city, country, and the format is also same as the education part. The next one is leadership or activity. The first one is the organization name, and then the position you have, and the date you attended, and also the overall appearance should be format consistently. It's a personal statement and statement of purpose. So this too is a bit different. A statement of purpose is about what you want to do, and a personal statement is about who you are. So statement of purpose is more formal. In statement of purpose, you should write your academic and professional backgrounds, your skills, accomplishments, your interests in research, academic or career goals. But personal statement is more like sharing your experiences to the professor or admission officers so that they know your characteristics, your traits. You can also share your relevant experiences, challenge, and accomplishments. The length is often 2 pages. My suggestions for you is that you should consider your future goal and research the professor and program before you write the 2 essays. And when you are preparing for the materials, you can get some suggestions from professors. So when you finish your SOP resume, you can have this teacher to help you see. And be sure to edit and proofread. And the last one is to be authentic. Don't fake any experiences. If the admission officers know that, then they will take a more cautious, and it might influence the other applicants in the school.
That is the letter of recommendation, and what is so important is because you have to let the committee member know you through an objective perspective, and who can help you to write the recommendation letters is who knows you well and can answer positively, and who can speak to your strengths with your program. 特别解释给台湾的学生听，就是我个人觉得在找推荐信这个部分，就是首先是必须要找真的要跟你很熟的教授，因为这样子的话，到时候不管是在写的时候，他们可能就会愿意直接帮你写，而不用让你还要先帮他们拟稿。然后这是第一个点，然后第二点就是你要确定那个教授对你的印象真的是好的。And next, what is TOEFL or IELTS? It's a test to test your English ability and evaluate in 2 years. And the high score I list here is in 就是这个是华人的定义，他们会觉得你的 TOEFL Greater than 100 is a high score, and your IELTS Greater than 7.0 is a high score.
And for the interview, the first common question they will tell you to introduce about yourself. In this question, you can illustrate your academic background and your motivation to pursuing a PhD degree and the interest, which field you're interested in. And the second common question is that they might ask you, why do you want to do a PhD degree? So in this question, you should show your passion. They want to hear what a particular incident that inspired you to pursue the degree. Also, you can share your personal experiences. But I wouldn't recommend you to say something like, oh, I like to build Lego. So you want to do this for your whole life. And they will also ask you about the plans after your PhD degree. So many answer for this question is that I want to pursue an academic goal. You can also share your specific goal, show your motivation to the interviewer. The fourth question is that why you're interested in this program. So you should do more research in school you specifically want to get in, and certain professors, you need to really show you have done some research and really engage to this application. The fifth one is that they may ask you, do you have any questions for us? This is really important because it shows that you really do the research before getting interviewed. Again, to be sure that you do some research in the professor's research topic, and also you could ask something about scholarship, financial aid, or the lab condition.
First, how can I get information about applications? And here I provide 4 websites, but it's all in Chinese. The first one is e-card 留学版，然后接下来是 PTT 的英国留学版，然后 PTT 的留学版跟 the great topic is to check who get the admissions from the schools， 然后就是比较值得注意的是 PTT 的英国留学版其实没有到那么的盛行，就是我发现比较多的英国人会分享在 Dcard 的留学版。然后 PTT 的留学版就会比较偏美国。What if I don't meet the English requirement? Maybe you can think about language immersion programs. How to prepare GRE TOEFL IELTS for free? So here I will recommend a website. 这个是一个中国人的破解网站，然后 you can take some examination on it like TOEFL IELTS GRE. 如果你今天就没有打算要去补习，然后去准备这个 TOEFL test or IELTS test, maybe you can take a look